Hello and welcome to the Average FPLers podcast, FPL4. My name's Russell, and as always, I'm joined by Mike. How are we doing?
Hello there.
Hello. FPL4 time. We pick 4 players for the upcoming game week that we predict are going to do well. We're competing against each other over the season. So first up, we're going to see how we did last week in game week 35.
The double week where we all pick the same bloody lads.
Yep. Yep. So we all picked Cher and Jackson. One of them did okay. One of them did not do well. So Cher only got 1 point, but Jackson managed to score, albeit against Tottenham. So fairly easy. But
Yeah, no complaints there. Fairly easy.
yeah. But yeah, I did all right. 28 points. Got a clean sheet from Pickford, 10 pointer, and luckily I picked Son, who scored the penalty against Arsenal because Arsenal just love to give Tottenham penalties. So
Certainly do.
yeah,
That's not
uh,
bad. I mean, yeah, it's a good week for you.
yeah,
Your only two differentials scored 19.
smashed it. Yeah,
Fabulous.
yeah.
I went for Nana. He got, I think, a save point or a bonus point.
He got 4 points. I was surprised he got
Yeah.
4 points. Bloody hell.
So he must have got a save and a bonus or two save points.
Yeah, well, I think Burnley were unlucky to lose that one, so or not lose it, but draw it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And Burnley at the end, Man United were definitely holding on for dear life,
yeah,
which has been the story of their season for the last few weeks.
yeah.
And then Brennan Johnson, I went for because I had the assumption that he'd get good minutes,
Yeah.
and then he got
Yeah.
dropped for the first game, which shocked everyone.
Yeah. Although he did,
And
he did end up making good minutes. Just yeah, not
no
a good score.
returns.
Yeah.
Same as Madison with Gaz, 3 points, nothing fancy, nothing great.
Yeah. Gaz
I think
Gaz was
Gaz
a
is the
bit
only other.
unlucky. Yeah, Martinez only lasted the half, didn't he? Got injured. So
Yeah, I'm not sure what injury he got. Was it hamstring or was it something?
uh
I didn't watch Match of the Day or anything, but I know he went off, and I was like, oh, that's sad because I remember
oh
seeing Steer
I did watch it and I can't remember what he did
or
now.
Alston, not Steer. Yeah. There was a couple of goalkeeper injuries this week. That's what shocked everyone.
Hmm.
Edison, Martinez.
Well, initially in the
Uh,
Villa game, they weren't sure whether it was. I mean, Martinez had got treatment, but they were partly thinking, oh well, because he's suspended in the conference game, Europa Conference. So they thought
yes,
maybe they were giving thingy.
Olsen. Is it
I
Olsen?
was yeah, I think it is.
There he is.
Yeah, maybe they were giving him 45 minutes to freshen him up, which didn't go
If,
well
well, if they
because
were, no, it didn't. It didn't go well in either.
no. So
So yeah, bad week for Gazin. I mean, it's going to be more difficult to catch you. I don't know what the points difference is at this point. I think it's like 34 between all of us, wasn't it?
so you're on 652, I'm on 626, and Gaz is on 567. So I'd like to say Gaz is out of the running now, but you never know.
It's 49 points from you. It's doable, but it's going to take a monumental
Yeah,
effort
yeah,
in the next three. Um, he's still within 100 of me as well. So
yeah.
he could do. Stranger things happened. Do you remember that season a few years ago when he kept shooting his mouth off about how he had me beat, and then I got 120 points up in 3 weeks and beat him in the mini league?
Yep, true. So it's yeah, if
It's
you make the
doable
right picks, there's a double.
if you
So
go if you go for it, and you have to be a bit more out there and adventurous, but
yeah,
it can be done.
yeah. Well, you you'd be glad to hear there's not too many doubles this week. There's one. So
That's okay.
yeah.
I mean, the fact that we all had the bloody same line for line for defenders and strikers last week made it a bit bland. But I guess it was a double game week for few teams.
Yeah. The
Oh,
share one
it
was a
was always
weird one. I guess Jackson was semi an obvious one because only Tottenham
Jackson
and
was
Chelsea
yeah.
doubled, but
I mean, the share one, it was just literally because I think the only other mainstay pick was Dan Burn, right? So you were just like, nah, I'll
Yeah.
go with Fabian Share.
Yeah.
And yeah, as for Jackson, I didn't really think any other strike was worth it. Although if we'd gone Isaac,
That'd
it
have
would
been
have
the
broken
one.
out of it, eh? Yeah, Isaac, and then any Chelsea defender because they kept a clean sheet in the end. Cucurella, I think he got 7, 8 points.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I think I did think about Cucurella as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Annoying.
But nevertheless,
Oh
let's see what we've got there and see what these doubles are like. If they are all doubled, I'll be,
well. Well, goalkeepers is not. So Gaz has gone Pickford, you've gone Henderson, and I've gone Anana this week.
you goddamn right. What's his name? Grow up.
So I think seeing that he got 4 points for you, I was like, so I'm going to put him in this week. And
He's busy with that Man
yeah,
United midfield
very
defender.
busy. Very busy. So I think my only other one I had down was Raya, and didn't fancy Raya. So I thought, yeah, get a bit of
I mean,
Anana.
yeah, Raya's ceiling feels like it's 6, maybe on a good day 7 points, but
Yeah.
Anana, I got 4 from a 1-1 draw, so yeah, he could get anything really.
Yeah. How shaky their defense is. He's a busy boy. So
Shaky, lacking any real depth because of injuries after injuries. I mean, hasn't Casemiro been playing centre back for the last 2 or 3?
yeah, badly, but he's been playing there. So.
Badly, but considering fans were saying that his legs are gone this season,
Mm-hmm.
what better place to put him than as a stay back central defender? He's
Mm,
not very good at it, but he
mm,
could grow to be good at it. You never know.
maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they've got enough injuries back there. You might have to keep playing there. So
Yeah, deputise the next 3 or 4.
yeah, yeah. And you've got the opposition goalkeeper, Henderson, which is
Yeah,
the Monday night game.
it is the Monday night game, so some skin in the game for the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I did consider Mateta because Man United are lacking a lot of defensive options, but
Yeah.
I plucked Henderson because it's his old club. We basically messed him around and then bombed him out,
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
and if Bruno Fernandes is out, Man United, I think, will struggle to create as many chances as they normally do. I mean, I could be wrong on that front, and Marcus Rashford goes and has an absolute blinder and he gets a hat trick, but um, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think if Fernandes, I think Fernandes only missed like 3 games in his whole Man United career, which is a lot of football between all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he does miss Monday, I quite fancy a surprise clean sheet for Crystal Palace. With them potentially missing Eze as well, it would be one of those end of season bore draws that you didn't see coming, but then as you start to get leaks and news that certain players were out, you go, they'll probably just accept a 0-0 draw, both of them.
Yeah. Well, that'd be good for us if it is that.
Yeah,
Yeah, be alright.
quite like it. I mean, there might, if there is a 0-0 draw, it probably isn't going to be a lot of shots, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll take it.
Yeah. But probably the goalie in form is Pickford at the moment. Is that? I think it's 3 clean sheets in a row for Everton.
Well, I think he's got the top scoring goalkeeper in FPL now, or he's at least one
Yeah,
one of the
probably.
top 3.
Annoyingly, I had him. I had him in my team. Got rid of him.
Yeah, at the start of the season, I kept him for ages and ages and ages, and then there was no clean sheets.
Yep.
We all bombed him out
I
on
didn't.
our
I
wild card.
kept
I think
him, so I did
you
get.
got a couple of them.
I got some returns for him, but then I eventually got rid of him.
Yeah.
But he did arrive for me, not at the start, but eventually. But yeah, I wish I'd kept him.
I,
I
well,
should have just stuck with him.
well, I wasn't expecting them to win the last 3 comfortably with clean sheets. Bearing in mind, one of their last 3 was included Liverpool, who were going for the title.
Yep.
It's very hard to
That was a surprise.
Pass. Yeah, where you go, oh yeah, no, it'll be fine. You know, they've got Liverpool. Liverpool give them a good game. You're like, oh, good. They didn't.
Yeah.
They gave them. They gave them a damn squib of a game. So if you went triple Everton over the double that they had a couple of weeks back, you you were one of the ones that scored like 160, 170 points, which those kind of uh, those kind of game weeks come once in a blue moon. Like in the last time there was that high of a score, all three of us had John Stones who scored 2 goals for
Mm.
Man City. He had scored in 200 games previously to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're rare, and I'm gutted because I could have a couple of decisions made my record score, but nevertheless, um,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think Everton are going to step off the pace either because I think they're away to Luton and it's
Uh,
Friday night, so
I mean, it's the Friday night game, isn't it? Yeah. But
Friday night they're away to Luton. Luton are missing so many players. I don't think I think Luton need wins really to put up a conceited effort to get out of the relegation zone, but I won't be shocked if they got a draw.
the only thing I'd say is, I don't know, because Everton have guaranteed their safety now. Might be like a little bit of a. Eh, they might take their foot off the gas a little bit.
I
And
can't see it. I think it.
Luton are pushing as well. They fighting for survival, so it's a big game
Yeah,
for
I
them.
think you might see a few more names for Everton. Like Schmidt
Mm,
has barely played this season, but I think he's going to get a chance to stake a claim.
yeah,
I think obviously with Calvert-Lewin being injured pretty much all the time, and Beto being out for a well, Beto's been out, but then it's also been a loss of form, I think, for Beto. So
yeah.
yeah, um,
He got knocked out the other week, so I think it's concussion at the
yeah.
moment.
So maybe that's why he's been out for a couple of weeks, and it's been a concussion protocol.
Yeah, I think it was only
That would
last week.
make
I can't
sense.
remember what game it was in, but yeah, right. I think they playing Villa. Maybe it was
Yeah,
Villa,
that would make sense. I mean, I haven't watched.
but
Actually,
he
this
got
might be.
stretchered off right at the end of the game
Yeah,
because yeah, he was out
that's a,
cold. So
so coincidentally, since I stopped watching Match of the Day about 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago,
mm-hmm.
I've actually been doing better at FPL.
Mm. Oh, and since your TV's not been working, did think this the
My
other day
TV's
when
not been working to watch live football.
yeah.
I mean, I watched live football for about 2.5 weeks until today.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a weird one, isn't it? So apparently, if I have no footballer whatsoever and I just have my own thoughts, I go, "That's a good idea," and then I do reasonably okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a weird thing to find out about yourself.
You have to just not watch it next year.
It's not good. Go, yeah, I love football. Can't watch it.
No, make bad
Can't
decisions if
watch
I
it because
do
then
that. Yeah.
I made. I look at someone and go, "Cool, he's good," and then I just shit the bed, don't I? Yeah, I mean, that's a good pick for Gaz.
yeah, yeah. I would have considered him again, maybe. Like I said, I think they concede, but I couldn't pick him this week. So I picked him last week, so he was
That's true.
off the cards for
I
me.
don't think I don't think I picked anyone in the early game. I think I just saw that as being a bit of a,
Yeah. Also, yeah,
you know,
being Friday night. Yeah, but yeah.
Schmidt probably would have been my outside pick. Now I'm thinking about it. So,
Mm.
but I don't, if Beto it was a concussion protocol, I mean, maybe he's back.
Yeah, he might
Maybe
be back.
Calvert-Lewin's back. I
Maybe.
mean, not that they need to rush Calvert-Lewin now. They can
No.
probably give him the rest of the season off to get him back. That would be nice.
Mm. Mm. We'll see.
A fit Calvert-Lewin would be great for FPL next season. It won't happen, but
Yeah, that's asking a lot, but
yeah.
yeah, you never know. Never know. Right. Defenders. You and Gaz have gone gone the Newcastle route again in Burn and Livramento for you.
Yes,
And I've just gone Carl Walker.
of course you have.
Yep. I think
You want to
mainly
shit all over
because
my parade.
yeah, you've got him in your team, and I've
Yeah,
pulled
of course it.
Vardio in, so I thought I'll put Walker in this.
Yeah, put Walker in this to just tank me.
Yeah, I did have Burn was one of my other choices potentially.
It's funny that you mentioned that. I originally thought Dan Burn because I thought I'd be good for set pieces, and then I thought, one of you might go for him.
Mm,
So I thought, I know now for a fact that Trippier isn't going to play 36 because that's what Hal said.
yeah.
But he should be back to 37. So I thought Livramento was quite good the other day. I think he came on
Mm-hmm.
for a bit, or maybe started. I can't remember. Everything's blurring together since I got sick. So yeah, I just thought Livermore is probably going to start this one. It's against Burnley. I don't think they'll keep a clean sheet, but Livermore is quite good for attacking returns,
Mm,
especially with Newcastle. The form Newcastle are in going forwards, it's kind of being downplayed a little bit because everyone just thinks it's Isak, but Gordon's in on it. They've been getting
yeah.
good goals spread around the team a bit. I think Livermore did get an attacking return a couple of weeks back. It's been a while, obviously, but and that Burnley defense isn't very good.
There was definitely one week where he smashed it, Livramento. But
Yeah, it was like a quality dribbling. He beat like 3, 4 players and scored.
yeah.
Um, but I always liked Livramento from his Southampton days as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first season, he was like that 18-year-old 4 million absolute gem.
Yeah.
And then obviously last season, I think it was he was injured for most
Yeah.
season. He got hurt in like the second or third game. That's one of the reasons that caused Southampton to go down. They just lost one of their absolute must-need players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was
So yeah,
great.
that's
He
why he's
was
in my
great for him.
squad.
But
Yeah, I think he's good going forwards. He's most likely the heir to Trippier. Whether Trippier lasts another season, I hope he does. But if he doesn't,
mm,
Livramento certainly would be in my team next season, and
yeah.
I think he gets a good return this week. So yeah,
Yeah, could be. Could be. Yeah. Yeah. Not much else to say about those, I don't think. So let's look at midfielders. Oh, we got some big guns in the midfield. So Gaz has gone De Bruyne, you've gone Havertz, and I've gone Salah.
what was Salah?
Yeah, because I've sold
You sold
Salah.
him.
Yep, sold him. So I don't trust it fully, but I know by selling him, I'm sure he's gonna smash it this week because that is about how my luck's going over the last few weeks. So
Well, that Tottenham
uh,
defense, as I can't reiterate enough, isn't very good.
yeah, and
I
the
mean, and
the unharmony at Liverpool, and obviously he had the spat with Klopp. It's gonna go one of two ways, but I could see him coming out angry and yeah, and
they're
getting
at
a
home as
big
well.
points haul.
Front of the cop. There was strong rumours as well this week that he's not leaving in the summer. He's not going to Saudi.
Mm.
So I mean, I'm not sure what's going to happen with Van Dijk. I mean, I guess that stance changes if Saudi Arabia offer like 200 million again, but it doesn't look like they're going to anymore. It looks like now they've secured the World Cup and they haven't boosted revenues from signing all these superstars. I think you might see like what happened with the Chinese league and it drops off.
Drops off.
So
Yeah. Oh well, that'd be good.
I think once you got the World Cup through your little big thingy, I think they've also got like quite a few cup finals. I
Right.
think they had the Turkish Cup final, but there was a reason that didn't go ahead. Plus, they've got all the boxing, the golf. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they've infiltrated everything and the wrestling.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now they've got the World Cup. Don't need their domestic league anymore because I think Steven Gerrard was still out there. They were playing in like Gerrard and Henderson were playing in front of like 3,000 people, like multi-millionaires, and Henderson was on like 600K a week.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see if
Ridiculous.
that project keeps going.
Mm.
It is when you say it like that, it's like, man, that's insane. Um, but I could see Salah having a strong finish. He's angry now.
Mm.
I mean, one benching you guys because they had a lot of games, quick succession, blah blah blah. Second benching in 3 games
Yeah, I mean,
as an
last week
argument on the
I
side.
kept him. I could have sold him last week, and I thought, oh no, I'll keep him because it'd be nice to have him. But I mean,
When
after
no one expected him to be benched, no
yeah,
one.
after being benched, getting 1 point, I just thought, oh, no, it's time. It's time to get rid of him. So, but yeah, but
Yeah.
I've gone De
I hope
Bruyne,
he does.
and De Bruyne probably knowing Pep probably won't start. He'll get benched this
I
week,
mean,
and I'll be like,
they're at
oh,
home to Wolves. If there was a game he's going to be rested for,
hmm,
maybe this. But it's been a week between the last one, right?
yeah.
They played on Sunday.
So
And this one's
I feel
Saturday.
like he does
Success.
play, and he's
I would be shocked if he didn't because
yeah,
there's nothing else to play for. The only real concern for me with De Bruyne would be the gap between playing the 2 games they've got in the double, Tottenham and whoever else they've got.
yeah.
But even then, De Bruyne has been managed so well recently for minutes and whatnot. I could easily see him playing both of them. I could see him playing all the last 4 games of the season, to be honest.
Mm.
Why I didn't pick him this week. So I've got the option to have him for the double.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah,
See? Got always be thinking one step ahead, you know?
I did. That did cross my mind when I put Salah in. Um, not the other players,
Liverpool
but
don't
when
double.
yeah, but when I put Salah in, I thought, oh yeah, Liverpool don't double, so
Yeah, you're all fine.
yeah, so I've secured my slot for midfield, which is good. Yeah.
I mean, there's a ton of midfielders to choose from, not just Man City. You could go for a Brighton midfielder if you fancy it. Tottenham midfielder, because Son might be a good pick, bearing in mind they got Burnley. Newcastle got a double.
Yeah. I don't
And
know.
it's not just one Man City midfielder, Foden. I mean, that's next week's problem.
Yeah,
But there's yeah, I just wanted to keep my option open. That's why I didn't go Kevin De Bruyne.
yeah. I mean, let's face it, it's going to be a
It's a good pick.
doubler. So yeah, Brighton, Chelsea, City, United, Newcastle, or
Newcastle.
Spurs. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, if you're going obvious, it's probably Son, Gordon, Fernandez, De Bruyne, Foden, Doku,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Palmer and God knows a Brian. Don't know.
Gross. Probably the only real
Gross.
reliable
Yeah.
midfielder.
Yeah.
Dingra's there, but no,
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone
Happened
going
to
out Simon
Matoma.
and
Where's
Dingra.
Matoma? I take it he's out.
He got injured, didn't he? He injured his back like we've done.
Mm, damn.
Yeah. It's one of the things that we can relate to.
Yeah.
Normally, people just go, oh, a back injury, it's nothing. You go, oh, no, no, brother, trust us.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's
Once it goes, it goes. And Christ, does it go?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it's kept him out for 3 months now, 4 months.
Yeah, blimey.
A
I
long
miss him.
time.
I miss him.
We'll be back next summer.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll be a. I don't know if he'll be a Brighton. I'd assume so.
Yeah, you never know though. Teams do like to
But you
raid
never know.
Brian, so he could be the next one to
And
go.
yeah, I mean, I guess they're just standing off for now and to see what his fitness is like to make sure it's not a permanent injury kind of thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, there's Brighton should be back to their old selves next season once
Yeah.
all the injuries come back.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah,
But yeah.
De Bruyne was fine.
Yeah.
Salah's great. I know it for Havertz because he's been scoring double figures for a laugh recently,
Yeah.
and
It's
they're at
been
home to
great.
Bournemouth. The funny thing about Havertz, I think I said to Gaz as a joke about buying him a Havertz shirt, and he early in the season, and he got a bit mad about it. He's like, I wouldn't wear that shit. And now, obviously,
Yeah. He's
now everyone's like, yeah,
turned
no.
into a fan favourite now.
Yeah, I love that Havertz. I love the Germans. Let's wear his shirt. Yeah, how fickle a fan can be.
Yeah. I was skeptical, but I went,
It was a hefty price tag, and they
yeah,
were expecting him to be like a Haaland type character. God knows why, because he's clearly not. He's
no.
an attacking midfielder that can play well in that position.
But
And
I
then when he
thought
wasn't getting anything,
he'd done alright at Chelsea. I mean, the season before that, I think he was one of their best players, and they sold him, and it was like,
yeah,
okay, we'll have him.
then
Yeah,
I
why
think they
not?
had to sell him because of FFP, right?
Right, yeah,
And Mason
probably.
Mount, I think, and Havertz might have been in his last year and he refused to sign a new deal. Same as Mount. They just wanted out.
Yeah.
Mason Mount might be an FPL option next year. How weird is that to say?
Mm. Yeah, it's possible. He's just
Um,
been a bit unlucky this season with
yeah,
injuries and stuff.
loads,
So
loads just picking up constant niggles and then never been a choice. But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, um, but I went Havertz because I just thought if Arsenal are going to get something, I'm sure he's going to start. So
I mean, I
I'll
think
go for it.
if I weren't an Arsenal fan, I didn't have the whole I don't like picking Arsenal players because I don't want to jinx them. He's a bit of a no-brainer, really, because he's a midfielder that basically plays up top.
Yeah,
So I feel like, yeah, if he played for any other team, I'd definitely have him in my team. It's because
there you go.
he's
Is
Arsenal. I'm
that
like, no, I won't. I
it's
won't
the
go
it's
there.
FPL4, right? Just go it.
uh,
FPL4, it can't hurt you.
he was on my short list. He was on my short list, but I fancied Salah more. So
Well, you've sold him, so I guess that plays into it.
yeah, yeah,
Whereas, yeah, I got rid of him the week before, so
yeah.
I'm comfortable with my potential disappointment.
Good.
Plus, he's playing Tottenham, so
Yeah,
it's expected.
yeah,
Yeah, we should probably look at the strikers then, because I
yeah.
know you said there's a double coming up, so this must be where it is.
Yeah. Me and Gaz, we have gone Watkins, and you have gone Chris Wood,
Yeah, I've
which
got Wood, baby.
I was close to having Wood as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
well you're that age, aren't you?
yeah,
You get
yeah.
close and then it
Close,
don't
but
happen.
not
No,
close enough. Yeah, not anymore.
no, not anymore. Those days are gone.
uh, but yeah, no. Well, Sheffield United. Yeah, usually target Sheffield United, and he missed a couple of sitters against City. So
Well, that was my only train of thought. One you might be back though, because I won't hear the press conference until tomorrow, so that's a concern.
hmm.
Um, but I just figured I don't think either of yous would pick him
No,
by a long shot.
I put him in my challenge team because it's all
Yeah, I
to do
think he's in
with
my
shots
challenge
this
team as
week, and
well.
I thought, well, he could get a fair amount of shots. So
He probably will because Sheffield United are shite. But
yeah,
at the same time as well, even when I was picking this team, I did. There was a part of me that went, do you know what? Now that Sheffield United are relegated, they probably will play really well. So this is
yeah.
going to be pie in my face type moment. But
I think that's why I
I'm just
didn't go
going to
for him in the end because I thought, oh, now Sheffield United are relegated, they'll probably go win that game.
go.
Yeah,
That is the worry. But
yeah,
it's FPL4. I'm not going to do this to my actual team because it's too much risk. But that if you wanted to catch someone in your mini league, this is probably the move to make. Get Chris Wood in on a free.
yeah.
You don't need to captain him or anything like that. But I think he'd be good for. He's good for this week.
Mm.
I mean, they got Chelsea next week. Chelsea's defense is not great either. It's just great against Tottenham, and Tottenham are bad. And
Mm.
then their final game of the season, they're away to Burnley. So
Yeah,
yeah, Chris
which
Wood be one of those mad punts. If I needed the catch, I would bring him in.
that last
So
game of the season could be relegation
could be
decider as well.
yeah, relegation
Uh,
side. Yeah, if they both keep it up, and if Luton keep trading water as well, it could be a three-way thing like it was in like 2004, something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So yeah, I just figured Sheffield United will play a much better football, I imagine, this week now that they're confirmed relegated. But I still, I still expect Forest to win this,
Yeah.
especially as they've had an axe to grind recently about dubious non-penalty decisions,
Oh yeah.
and they were very good against Man City. I mean, they kept Man City at bay. Like we said, they should have got an equaliser,
Mm,
really,
yeah.
and yeah,
It's
and
good
then
because they didn't water the pitch though, weren't it? Apparently.
I don't know. I hear so many weird things these days. They didn't want the pitch. They don't. They want Nottingham Forest to go down because there's a conspiracy. Anyone that used the word conspiracy really about their football club not getting a VAR decision or whatever is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, the
but yeah,
watering the pitch was there for. I think Man City were moaning about it because I think it was to try and, I don't know, level it and make it harder for City. But
yeah,
then
it wouldn't move as quickly.
City were all smug about it at the end. Well, Pep was anyway. 'Cause he made a comment about it. So,
I mean,
but,
fair play if they deliberately did it to try and cause a problem with City and then they got beat by them.
yeah.
You got no one else to blame, really.
Yeah, I think Pep basically said would miss those chances because the pitch was too dry.
Hmm.
So,
I mean, you gotta like it sometimes. I mean, he's annoying, but he is quite funny when he's being a bit of a.
no, I didn't like it.
You're like, get him out. I
Yeah,
don't like him.
yeah,
Can't he go with Klopp? Jesus.
yeah. That'd be nice.
Well, it's enjoyable for me, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, Ollie Watkins for us. They're against Brian. We've talked about Brian on the beach. Loads of injuries. Not in form. So
No, truly dreadful.
yeah. The only thing I'm worried about, yeah, obviously they played in the Europa Conference tonight. So
It was at home, at least, so not a
yeah,
lot of travel.
yeah.
They
But
just weren't very good.
yeah, I could
So
see
maybe they should be
Watkins doing
better.
alright. And annoyingly, I sold him a few weeks ago. Obviously, building my team around doubles coming up and stuff like that. But yeah, it's probably one I shouldn't have got rid of. Should have just stuck with it. So, but yeah,
Yeah, I mean, hindsight,
yeah,
I sold him too. It hasn't hit me as hard, but I mean, if I had him, I would have scored a better points returns in the last few weeks. But
yeah.
it is what it is, right?
But yeah,
It's definitely going
trying to
to Euros.
navigate all the doubles. You take a player like that out, and yeah, it's not really worked. I think he did have a little injury, didn't he? He didn't play one or something, and
He's had a niggle
yeah,
that he's been nursing. I mean, the same as a lot of players. They're basically, I mean, Saka's clearly someone who's walking wounded.
yeah.
Turned up for Tottenham, was great, but you wouldn't be surprised if he's walking wounded again come Bournemouth, and he
Mm,
looks flat on his feet by the end of the game.
possibly, yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh well, nearly the end of the season, and then all the England players will be too tired, and we won't win the Euros.
possibly
It's all
not. It
too
would be a
tired.
shame because the two kits that we're taking this season are fabulous. Kind of like how great Italy's were for the last Euros.
Mm,
It'd be quite nice to win.
yeah. Oh, does that mean
Uh,
everyone's got over the flag now then? So,
oh no, oh no,
is
no, that's still
everyone
people.
got over that?
People are selling. They're selling stickers that you can put on it, and fucking
Oh,
idiotic. But
Jesus.
I don't care about that shit. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it because it reminded me of David Platt wearing it in the '90s, the home shirt that is. And the away shirt is just a really unique type of blue. It's simple, but I quite like the pattern down the sides. Um, I, I've got both of them now, but I didn't care about it. I mean, the away one has that flag on it as well on the
Mm-hmm.
inside collar. But you don't hear anyone bitching about that either.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that I found the funniest was people like, I'm not getting the home shirt because they've ruined this the St George his cross. But then they went and bought the away one instead as the protesting. You're like, well, that's not a protest, is it? That's just you buying the one with the same thing on it. And then they were like, oh, they've never done this before. They've never ever done this. They've ruined the St George's Cross. And then there's loads of instances where they've always changed St George's Cross. In fact, not a single warm up or training jersey that England have released for like the last 20 years has had the normal colours for the Union Jack. Like when we were in the Euro finals a couple of years back, our warm up jerseys were pink and black and lime and black St George's crosses. And you didn't hear a single person throwing a jar of piss out and complaining then.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah. People got way too much time.
I mean, it's no. I'd understand if it was like
stuff that's pointless.
if it was on the front of the shirt and it was big and it was like, yeah, whatever, virtue signaling as they call it, fucking idiots. Fine, but it was the tiniest of flags, and it's not even about any kind of inclusivity or anything. Nike just went, oh yeah, we tried a different color for the Union for the St George's Cross. That was it. And somehow, some people seem to think it was about bisexuality, and they didn't like that. And then some people seem to think it was about, I don't know. They were thinking of all sorts of fucking insane ideas for it. And you're just like, mate, it's not. It just really isn't. And if you're so fixated on bisexuals, maybe you're bisexual. Who cares? And even if you were, it
whatever
doesn't
it
matter.
was good press.
It was not.
It's probably sold
It was
out.
good
It's
press.
sold really well now. So
Well, no, the home shirt hasn't, because they've ruined. They've absolutely refused to buy it, fans. But they've gone out and bought the away shirt, which has made the away shirt sell out faster than ever.
Well,
I think they said the away shirt was selling out 20-1.
Someone's making
I couldn't
money,
get the elite version. Oh yeah,
okay.
Nike's making all the money.
Yeah.
And all they did was put a different color flag on, not to even to irritate anyone, just irritated right wingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nevertheless, I enjoyed both of them, and I really enjoy it. I like the goalkeeper shirt as well. It's like this fierce orange, and you know what my feelings are towards mad as fuck orange colours. That's why I like wearing a Holland shirt from time to time.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not great with my body type, but yeah, who cares?
Yeah,
put a Holland shirt on.
Why not?
Wear a bit of orange, run around.
That's it.
Pretend on Van Bronckhorst for a little bit.
Yeah. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah. But nevertheless,
but yeah,
good picks.
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins, I quite like. I didn't even think about it, to be honest, which is surprising.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Could be good, but
yeah,
me and Gaz, we cancelled each other out on that one, but all the rest are different.
That's
so,
good for you, right? Because Gaz is 50 points behind.
Yeah, so it keeps him at bay, doesn't it? So
yeah, a little bit of tactical. Get a bit of tactical play there. Keep Gaz at arm's length.
Yeah.
Who knows? Did he say it was a thing?
No.
Okay.
No. He's not doing themes.
I don't know. I mean, he said he kept speculating he was going to, so it was worth asking just to be sure.
Yeah, no.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't figure it out anyway.
Nope. But yeah, cool. Right, well, let's leave it there. Thanks everyone for listening. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at AverageFPLers. And our mini league code is 5FDX0Q. Yeah, we'll be back next week to see how we did and give our picks for the double game week. So yeah, till then, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.